Okay. Right, can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
Yes, we can see it, but it's
Yeah.
still very
Yeah.
small text. So it is as it was before.
Mm.
Is it too small?
Yes, it is very, very high. It is as it was before, the text.
Oh. Okay.
But never mind. Please go ahead. I think it's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to share the PowerPoint if you like it. I'm going to share it with the whole team right now during the.
What about that?
Oh, it's much better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's great. Thank you.
It makes a difference.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. The first point
You
I would like.
you can try Control L for PDF. I think it goes into full screen mode. Or CMD if you are using Macintosh. But anyway, I think this is clear now. It is
Yes.
looking like.
Please go on.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to everyone inside the session, and I'm sorry for what happened right now. The first point right now, we are going to speak about the seamless learning and the future of education. And as I mentioned right now, I'm going to speak from the view of instructional design and the AI tools, which help us to understanding the new way of teaching and learning for the students right now. Next slide, please. When we are going to speak about seamless learning, there is a lot of advantage for something that is this style of education, but I have a choice for the most four important point from my side. The first one, it is the personalized. The second, it is the adaptive, the flexible, the engaging. The first one about the personalized, so the students, we are going to create the content which matches the students' need and fit with their needs inside the educational system. Second one about the adaptive, we are going to share the content depending on the level of the students and encourage them to achieve what we are going to share it with them. The flexible meaning that we are going to share the content and the information with them almost 24/7, which meaning that the students can learn anytime, anywhere. The engaging, we are going to using the concept of seamless learning to encourage the students to learn more and stay inside the environment of learning because this environment is attractive. So this is the most advantage of the seamless learning. Next. And after we have discovered the most advantage for the seamless learning, we are going to see the rules for the instructional designer. I would like to share something. The instructional designer for me, and I would like to know if anyone can correct me if I have a misunderstanding. I saw the one who are working in education technology like someone standing in the middle of the bridge. Some people in the other side working in educational theory, and the other people working in technology. So he is working in the same area between the educational and the technology. So he is collecting the technology which will be suitable in educational environment and following the theory for education which match the needs for the people. So if he is coming more, working more with the educational and the concern on the educational theory, he will not be able educational technology, and he will be educational more than education technology. And if he working in technology more, he will be concerned about the technology more than education. So he is sitting in the middle between education and technology. The responsibility for an instructional designer, he is working as the ADDIE model explain for us. He is working in analysis and design and development and implementation and evaluation, analysis for the environment, and analysis for the needs, and analysis for the target group, creating the learning objects for the development, creating the content, instruction design strategy, assessment and evaluation. So if we are going to speak about the role for the instructional designer in the future, he will need to care about the AI and choose the suitable theory, educational theory, to improve the educational environment. Next, please. I'm going to share this video from my site.
Okay.
Is it okay to share it?
Yeah, you can share again.
Okay. Now we are going to see how AI technology helps the educational people in the educational environment. Let's see.
From planning lessons to grading assignments to managing classroom activities and so much more, your to-do list can sometimes feel never-ending. But today, all that changes. I'm going to share with you 15 AI-powered time-saving tips that you can implement to save hours, whether that's in prep time, in class time, or with post-class tasks. Let's get to it. AI tools can help to create a lesson plan, not from scratch, but from your existing knowledge. Take the tool EdCafe, for example. With EdCafe, you can create a lesson plan based on any topic.
Sorry to interrupt, but the video does not play for me. I can hear it, but actually I cannot see the video itself.
Yes,
Mhm.
the same.
The same? Okay. I'm going to share, I think.
Maybe if
Maybe
you
we
have the clip separately and you cannot, if you share it.
No,
But-
I'm going right now. Helga, can you please share the PowerPoint from your side?
But maybe again, it was because you had it in not in presenting mode, so then videos are not showing.
Okay, I'm going to
I
share it
think that was
again.
the reason.
Okay.
Because you need to have the presentation mode for videos.
Okay.
And I don't know with this platform, but for Zoom, sometimes you need to click the button as well if you have a video to
From
show.
planning lessons
What about this?
to grading assignments to managing
Yeah.
classroom
Working?
activities and so much
It's
more.
not in presentation mode.
Feel
It's still,
never-ending. But
it's
today,
not in
all that
presentation mode, and we still see the lady.
The way. Okay. I am using the presentation mode.
No, it's not. It's we see what
It
the slides
doesn't
say.
move.
Hmm?
Yeah, it doesn't move.
We can move. Okay. I think the link for the video inside the PowerPoint, which I have shared with you, Helga, you can share it
Okay,
during
you can-
inside the group. I'm going to collect the screen sharing right. About the video and the content of the video, they are explaining and mentioned a lot of tools, AI tools, which can help the people who are working in teaching and learning, like the teacher, like the people who are working in instruction designer, to develop the content, to create the assessment, to evaluate the students, to create the platform for the personalized learning. And we during this video, they have collected almost 15, I think, 15 tools speaking about the AI tools in education. So we can see that in the last time, when I would like to create a storyboard in 2007, I was using the Word and spend a lot of time reading the content and developing this one. After this updates of AI tools, right now we are able to do something like this, and we can create the objectives which related to the content, which related to the strategy. I'm going to use it inside the learning design and the evaluation by the end of the content. So every point connected with each of the learning theory. Okay, next one. So if we are going to speak about the AI tool, as we have I have mentioned before about the video, we are going to speak about more important point. The first one, content generation. So we can right now create a content from scratch just in one click. Second one, we can create a personalized learning, so the students can learn from a content which is suitable to him. And the third point, intelligent tutoring system. And the number 4, it was virtual augmented reality, which allows the students to immersive in education and learning. Next one.
Helga, we can't see the slides, Helga.
Oh,
Back.
can't you see it?
Not
Can't you
me.
see when I'm moving?
I can see actually. For me, it's okay.
Okay. Please go
Okay.
on.
Okay. Go ahead. I have finished this one. Next one.
Please go ahead.
Okay.
Okay,
As we mentioned, as I
Yeah.
mentioned before, right now we have many tools right now working in AI. As an instructional designer, we will be concerned about 4 points, right? Content generation, personalized learning. So if we are going to speak about seamless learning, and the most advantage of seamless learning, it is a personalized learning. And this benefit of the personalized learning allows the students to learn more and adjust difficult level, and working with the sources which fit with the students' needs. And the most important example of something like this, we can see that Khan Academy using AI-powered personalized learning to provide a practice exercise and a personalized learning path, so the students can learn more. And the most something like this is LinkedIn, Linda. We can see that they are providing something like this, personalized learning. Okay, next please. AI enhanced assessment. So we are going to see the most point from the e-learning from our side. It is enhanced assessment. We are going to in 2 points. The first one, automated grades. The second, adaptive assessment. Automated grades, so the students, when he finished the exam and finished the exam, and he wanted to have the grade of it, he will be able to use it immediately. And the second one, adaptive assessment, so the students, he will be able to have the assessment which will be able to fit with his learning path, not equal to his colleague he's sitting behind him, because we have a different learning personalized for everyone. Okay, next one. And the most important rule for AI, it is using for accessibility. Like now, right now, we have a lot of tools using it to accessibility, but the most important right now, it is using AI for them. So if we are going to speak about the instructional designer, when I was involving in developing e-learning content, I was facing a big issue to develop something like this. But right now, with AI tools like text to speech and speech to text or something like this, AI powered transcription or assistive technology, it has become very easy to develop the content, to design the content, to allow the disabilities people to using this content. So we need to concern about using AI tools for the accessibility people. Next, please. The future. So right now we have discovered the idea for AI and the instructional designer, and we are as an instructional designer, we need to concern about 2 points. The first one, we need to see the trends inside our work. It is about the AI power content creation and personalized learning and AI driven assessment strategy, and something like this will allow us to improve our time more and more inside the e-learning content creation. And the job market right now are facing a big issue because they are searching for the people who are having skills about instructional design and AI beside both of them. Thank you. Okay, go. But this is not. We didn't have a very easy way to using AI in education and in instructional designer because we have three elements speaking as a consideration. We need to or a challenge like the ethical faith. Like we need to care about the ethical situation for the students' data, for the institutional data, or something like this, to improve the skills inside this, to improve the ethical consideration. And the second one, the technical hurdles, like the data transfer infrastructure and the integration challenge. The third point, next one, please. The human element, like the collaborative learning, we need to care about the human learning inside developing the content and developing the environment. Next one. If I would like to create a seamless learning ecosystem, I need to concern about 3 points. The first one, AI tools. Second one, engaging content. The third one, skills for educators. So we can't depend on AI tools to solve every problem. We need to care about the content too and the educator to facing the new generation and match for the new technology too. Next, please. Call of action. There is some points we need to care about it. There is the most one of the 3 points I am sharing right now inside the presentation. I think the human-centered learning, and the second one, it will be ethical consideration. So we need to care about this, and we need to create more researches about these points to know what we can do in the future. Next. Thank you. I hope you can understand everything. And I'm sorry for my language.
No, you did great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so these are very interesting topics, and I think the topic that you chose for AI in the future, or let's say seamless learning, including AI, is so relevant, absolutely relevant. So congratulations, that is really good.
Thank you. And I'm sorry, I'm really, really sorry for my language if you have any trouble or something like this. And I would like to share that.
No worry.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Any question?
Are there any questions?
Not the questions, but I lost the slides. But I was listening carefully what you were saying, and I will agree with Helga that what you have spoken about is very, very relevant, and I'm sure it is very nice applications you have shown in your presentations, and your language is just fine.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
I would like to go back, if I scroll back, what I really found interesting is that you brought these elements in, which we're also thinking about in the seamless learning environment. If you look at the seamless learning framework, so you were talking about ethical implications and technical hurdles. So if you think about the seamless learning framework, we have the technical concept and we have the human concept. And I think what is important is since AI has taken over and has become so relevant in these last 2 years, there are some elements that need to be added to this SLED framework, because
okay.
yeah, so I do see that we could maybe bring in we have empathy and creativity, but something that I think we have missed is the ethical implications, because that's such a huge topic if we speak about AI, you know. So that is something we could add to the SLED model. I really think that's great.
Okay.
And then
And
I also find it's very fascinating where this. I'm sorry we couldn't play the video, but I think if you can send us the link so we can watch the video.
I think you have the video inside the PowerPoint, which I have shared with you right now.
Is it in the reference list?
No. Inside the PowerPoint. I think I have shared two files with you. Yeah.
Well, in the PDF.
No, I have shared two files with you. If you could you please open your WhatsApp right now?
You sent me another one as well. Okay, let me just see that.
You can find the PowerPoint.
Yeah, because we still have a bit of time. If you could listen to them, because I think the tools that she's talking about are incredibly interesting. You know, especially when it comes to instructional design. So
I just have a question, Mohammed. I wasn't clear because sometimes you were saying we are doing this and this. Are you actually doing it, and have you tested it?
Just 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Could you please repeat your question again?
Yes, because when I was listening to you, you were often saying we are doing this and this. Have you actually tested this together with your student groups, or is it something you will do in the close future? Or
Yeah. I mentioned that because I'm working as an instructional designer at Mansoura University, and I have done courses inside. This
so you're actually using it.
Yeah. I have used a lot of tools in AI as an instructional designer to enhance.
So then my question is, what are the learners, the students, saying about it?
No, they aren't students. They are working. They are employee as an instructional designer at Mansoura University.
Yeah, but you have some kind of clients or some kind of target group or some people you're working with. So what are they saying about it?
They are very like this point, because I would like to share something. When we are going to design a course in e-learning, we stay almost 2 weeks or 3 weeks reading the books, reading the content, and start creating the objectives and creating all of the learning strategy, and choose the learning strategy and choose the way which we are going to provide this content. But after using this AI tools, we are using just 1 day or 2 day, uploading the content, asking to create the learning objectives, creating some kind of a strategy. Something like this become very, very easy. And after this, we are saving our time. We are concerned about more the production, more than other elements. We wasting a lot of time inside it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not managing to get it downloaded. It's a bit big. I wonder if you could maybe just put a link in the chat.
I'm going to open the video from my side. So open the video only. Yeah.
We are really entering a new era. Yeah.
Could you please open your stop your sharing? Just 1 second.
Okay. Okay, you can share now.
Okay. Can you see it right now?
It's coming. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
Wow. Managing classroom activities and.
Is it clear right now?
Yes, yeah. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, the clip's actually played. So.
Okay, I'm going to open.
So much more. Your to-do list can sometimes feel never-ending, but today all that changes. I'm going to share with you 15 AI-powered time-saving tips that you can implement to save hours, whether that's in prep time, in class time, or with post-class tasks. Let's do it. AI tools can help to create a lesson plan, not from scratch, but from your existing knowledge. Take the tool EdCafe, for example. With EdCafe, you can create a lesson plan based on any topic, text, web page, or a document. Make your choice, then add any additional instructions, like catering to a specific skill set or including specific activities. And specify your standards. Then let AI get to work making your lesson plan. The best part, all of this is editable, so that you can adjust your content as needed. A perfect jumping off point instead of starting from that blank page. Not interested in AI? No problem. Start with a pre-made lesson plan from Teachers Pay Teachers or Share My Lesson and adjust your needs from there. Creating different resources for varied student levels can take up a lot of time. But when you enlist the help of AI, you can do all those activity generation at once. With platforms like DipIt, you can generate differentiated same content based on different grade levels, reading abilities, and so much more. Or using EdCafe, you can add these requirements into your lesson plan to generate specific activities for different learners. Or create different reading paragraphs for the students by specifying to include multiple versions of that same text. Creating visually appealing slides and worksheets can be time-consuming, especially if design isn't your forte like me. However, AI tools like Canva and SlideScope can help generate professional-looking infographics, graphics, and slide layouts in just a few clicks. To help with that content side of your slide deck, first use EdCafe to generate an outline and create a slide deck based off any topic, text, webpage, or document. Then export that slide deck and import it into Canva for help with that design aspect. Continue on making any writing process quicker with an AI writing assistant. These would be tools like Grammarly to help you with real-time writing, providing suggestions, corrections, and more when writing feedback to your students, drafting emails, or getting in touch with parents. The less time spent reading through and making corrections, the more done in real time. Use AI to help find high-quality teaching resources and educational content. EdCafe has a feature that can find teaching resources on your topic, like articles, slide decks, videos, and worksheets. These resources can be used to help your planning or provide additional resources to students for studying or prep work. Instead of spending hours searching, let AI deliver the best resources right to you. Tip 6 is batch tasking, and this can be applied around your whole life. Set aside blocks of time to tackle similar tasks together, like grading or lesson prep. Create all of your lesson plans, generate quizzes, or tackle grading in one go, making it easier to stay organized and productive. Tip 7 is to use AI grading tools. AI-powered tools like Gradescope or Turnitin can help with the grading of multiple choice, short answers, or even essay responses. For more complex assignments, try using tools like Magic School AI to quickly generate detailed rubrics. These AI-created rubrics not only save time, but also ensure great consistency and transparency for your students, helping them understand the expectations of the assignment before they even start. And for in-class interactive grading, ClassPoint lets you collect and evaluate student answers right from your PowerPoint lesson, making feedback immediate and actionable. Next, AI feedback generation. Giving personalized feedback to each student is important, but it can also be a major time drain. Luckily, Magic School has its own feedback tool, or with EdCafe, feedback is provided to students after they fill out a quiz. The next tip is to use AI to help automate reminders. Let AI help you suggest the best times for you to focus on specific tasks, or help with sending out messages and reminders. AI scheduling assistants like Remind or Reclaim can help you to set it and forget it. And the last one in this section, tip 10, use voice to text. Many tools now allow for the ability of voice to text, and as we all know, it's usually a lot faster to speak than it is to type. With Google Docs, for example, you can use voice to text. Click Tools, Voice Typing, and then begin speaking and watch the words appear on the page. Perfect for leaving comments on student work or making a new document. My next tip is for student progress tracking with AI. Make use of these tools to monitor progress and generate insights. Instead of manually reviewing your data, AI tools can instantly highlight trends, strengths, and areas for improvement. With ClassPoint, you can use AI to analyze short answer question responses right during class. Or with EdCafe, After sharing quizzes with your students, you can review the results individually or as a whole. Plus, students will always get that AI-generated feedback after they answer the questions too. Tip 12, save time by using a virtual teaching assistant. Ever wish you had a customized AI assistant that's safe for student use and allows you to keep track of their interactions? Now you can. Tools like ChatGPT, Magic School AI, and EdCafe enable you to create tailored chatbots specifically for educational purposes. These chatbots can be personalized with your own content and set up to support students in learning. You can design them to offer hints, guide students through problem solving, or even stimulate conversations with historical figures or fictional characters. For example, let's say you create a math tutoring bot in EdCafe, not to give students the answers directly, but to coach them through each step until they reach a solution all on their own. Once set up, share the bot with your students and monitor their interactions to spot patterns where students might be struggling, giving you valuable insights to address those topics in future lessons. Now, a time-saving trick with SEL. Supporting students' social and emotional growth can be challenging, but the AI tools mentioned in tip 12 can also be used to help with SEL. Set the chatbots for virtual role-playing scenarios, or even provide guided reflection prompts. These activities help students practice empathy, explore their emotions, and build stronger social skills, all in a safe and judgment-free space. Tip 14 is to create reusable assessments. Why reinvent the wheel every year? Instead, start keeping your newly created content from the tips above organized for easy reference in the future. For quizzes and even lesson plans, these can be easily updated or adjusted to use again next year, especially with the help of AI. AI tools like EdCafe allow you to store and modify your content that you created quickly. Plus, you can share it with your colleagues to help them save on time too. And lastly, tip 15, self-care and boundaries. This tip technically isn't AI-based, but it's just as important. Remember to schedule time for yourself, set boundaries, and disconnect from work when needed. The previous AI tips can help make sure that there will be less guilt felt when you need to take time for this. When you're your best self, everything gets done quicker. And that's it. Those are my top 15 AI-powered time-saving tips for teachers. Remember, the goal isn't to work harder, it's just to work smarter. With the right tools and strategies, you can reclaim your time.
Thank you.
Wow, that's really amazing.
Thank you. I hope this
Very
one...
good.
Yeah, as it was
Thank you.
fantastic. Very good. I just checked it briefly. I saw that you have to sign in for it. Is it totally free, or is how does it work?
What? Could you please repeat your question again?
Yes, this tool. What was it called? EdCafe.
EdCafe. Okay. EdCafe. Yeah.
Is it totally free, or because I saw you have to sign up?
No. It is not totally for free, but this is something like a platform, e-learning platform, like Moodle, like Blackboard, and I am sharing this platform with you as a team to explain the all new generation of AI which integrated inside the learning management system.
So we can not use it, or we can use it, or
we can use it, the all tools as separated. Like if you are going to use something like for creating a content, we can using some kind of tools for creating a PowerPoint. Like this PowerPoint which I have shared with you, I have using AI tools to share it, to create it. After I have add the content, they have created everything, and I have edited inside it the PowerPoint.
So I don't. You said we can use it. Who are we? Is it me or?
You can for creating the PowerPoint.
No. Just all the tips she was mentioning in the video. This EdCafe.
No, the mention in the video. I think it is not totally for free.
Because it says you can sign up, but it doesn't mean what sign up means. So I don't dare to do it.
So it means you have to pay for them, right?
Sorry, Helga?
You have to pay for the tools.
Yeah, you have to pay for the tools inside the LMS EdCafe. But if you
Yeah.
are going to search about the tools which will equal which EduCafe using inside the LMS, you can find a lot of tools as for free. As I mentioned right now, you can find the chat GPT. It is for free
Yeah.
for some 5 questions every day. And you
Yes,
can
but that
find
is something else.
Yeah.
this is the
So
first
in
one.
other words,
If you would
yeah.
like to create a PowerPoint, from a content you have, you can using Jami.
Yes.
Okay, so in other words, the tools are available, and it's really interesting to see how much these tools have evolved and how much they can help assist designers. It's just a matter of deciding which tools would be most applicable for your environment, and also I think the affordability, how affordable they would be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fascinating, really. Have you tried most of them, or have you just looked at the video as such?
I have tried most of them, especially inside Mansoura University. We have a training because they wanted us to buy this LMS inside our university. So I have discovered this features inside this LMS.
Yeah. So the EdCafe offers all these different. What about Canva? Doesn't Canva also?
It is a tool inside this LMS. If you would like to create a content, you can using a Canva. But the EduCafe is collecting the whole in educational system inside it.
Oh, okay.
You have a lot of tools inside, like Model. If you are going to speak about Model, you can find a block for such that H5P. You can find a block for VR. You can buy a block for learning analytics.
Yes.
There is
Okay, I
something
see.
Hmm?
Yeah. No, I'm just looking at it now. EdCafe AI. Interesting. Wow.
But then how it is interesting to see how much, I mean, using AI tools, whatever they are, this or something else. I mean, it's really interesting how you can free up time for saving time together with your learners, your students. It's really amazing. I mean, both for learning, but also for administration and for management and all these kind of things. It is really fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I see there is a starter package which is free. So you can use some of the tools, and then you can go pro, which is $7.99 per month.
Yeah, I didn't dare to click on something because you never know what's happened afterwards.
You're right. No, I'm just thinking, it's a very good, interesting tool. And what I really liked is when she was talking about that one application, I think it was School. What is that one called? School? Where you have feedback for the students, and where it's personalized feedback. I mean, this is one of the most consuming parts of teaching, is to really give feedback. So this AI tool would pick up the main points of what the student has written and then give feedback. I mean, I don't want the question is, many lecturers are worried, are we going to is AI now going to take their place? And if you look at this, there are lots of resources to make their lives easier. But as you said, every time you still need your instructional designer to make the decisions, and it is the lecturer that has to guide the students, no? So lecturers will not be redundant, no. Yeah, but it's fascinating. I really enjoyed this.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we have 2 more minutes left for the hour. Are there any more questions or comments? Joanna?
Well, I'll have to look into this. It's very interesting. Thank you so very much for sharing. Again, I think we as a community, we have to validate some of these resources and try to recommend those that are most suitable. So I do appreciate sharing this. I will look into it. It's a very useful information.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like to agree. Thank you so much for your time, and sorry
Thank
for
you
all
for
the
your
things
time.
that happened here, but
No,
that's
no,
how
no.
it is. Technology is not always perfect, so we make the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
of it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes. And thank you
Thank you
for
very much.
attending, everybody. We appreciate it. This is now our last webinar, and next week I will be asking everybody that has presented to be part of a panel, if it's possible. So we'll see how many can do it. I'll send it right after this meeting. And then in that time, I would like you to give a very short summary of what you presented, and then we can open the floor for questions, because every time we would have, except not today, but every time the presentations would be a bit too long or there would be too many questions. So I really want us to talk about this before we let the topic go, because it's very relevant. So I
So
hope
it will
we can
be
all...
next Wednesday, Helga.
Yes. Wednesday this time, if we can keep it in the calendars. It'll be so good.
Okay,
And
noted.
as I said, the book is coming together. I have 3 chapters, so the people are starting to send in, which I appreciate, and I'm waiting for yours. So I know I gave you time until the 16th. You still have 5 days. If you really need more time, I'll give you more. But we have to finish it by the end of the year. And Rob is helping us. Obviously, he's part of the editorial team. And
You will have mine either Friday or at least on the 16th.
yeah, fantastic. So great. I'm looking forward to it. But thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
everyone. Thank you so
Have a
much,
great
Mohammed.
evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Thank you, Mohammed. It was really good.
I am
Very
sorry
good.
for any misunderstanding and every word I couldn't explain more.
No, it's
Sorry.
fine. It's really fine. It was good. It was, in a way, I must say, if I think about the presentations we've had so far, many of them have been very philosophical, very, very about the topic, and it's good to talk about it, to think about it from that perspective. But I really enjoy your presentation from
you.
that more practical application angle, and I think we all learned a lot today. So thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Have a
And I
great
would like to
week.
share this is the first time for me to doing a presentation,
Oh,
and I'm going to do a lot of time again, depend on this time.
yes. No, you are doing good. You can just continue like this. I mean, your English, as I said, it has improved so much. I'm really very impressed. So thank you so much for
Thank
your
you. Thank you very much for
effort.
your time.
So when are
And
you coming to southern part?
I have sent a message to Prof. Litseka asking about the time, maybe in the beginning of the year, 2025, January, by the end of January.
Yes.
So I'm going 21. I'm going to book maybe next week because we are very busy right now. Finishing, I have two paper and 1 chapter, and I'm going to share it right now with Prof. Litseka. So I'm very busy. And I have a chapter with you, Prof. Helga.
I know.
So
I know.
I know. So I asked for 1 week extend to work on something that I know, but I'm really under the pressure
Okay.
from the Prof.
No,
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
fine. That's fine.
So I'm